Hey friends, happy Monday. Welcome to my live. And if you happen to be watching the replay, welcome to the replay. I'm glad that you're here this evening, or I'm glad that you are hopping on at a later date. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. Once you hop on the live tonight or you hop on the live later, please feel free to say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. I also want to let you know that I'm live in 2 locations this evening. So if you hear me refer to a comment that is not in your feed, that person is probably watching on a different platform. Also, at any time during this project, you like what you see and you would like to help out my other channel and you think that others should see it as well, please feel free to spread the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that heart button, subscribe, follow, turn on your notifications, all of that stuff to help me in the algorithm and to help new eyeballs see my channel. It also tells Facebook and YouTube that you like this kind of stuff, and maybe it will push other crafters into your feed as well. So not only are you helping me, but you're helping yourself if you like to watch craft tutorials and things like that. And as always, if you do spread the craft love, tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. And with that, I don't see any comments yet, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead. Excuse me, I got a tickle. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera. I do want to give a little shout out to my my technical team, Mr. Jason. He was able to help me. My computer decided not to turn on, but he wiggled a few wires and got it to turn on. I do see that he says he's watching from the other side of the door. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera and we can get started on tonight's project. Okie doke. So we are using the Club Couture kit for the month. And let me go ahead and pull up the graphic, which I forgot to single out. So let me pull that up right there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So it is the Hello, is that what it's called? Hello Patterns. So it comes with this exclusive B-size transfer. There are 3 patterns, 4 patterns really, and then the script word hello. It also comes with a fun bamboo phone stand and then 3 coordinating paste singles in cherry, meadow, and peachy keen. So that's what we're going to be using tonight. This is a monthly subscription kit. There is a 3-month minimum commitment to sign up, but you can cancel at any time after the 3 months. It is, I believe, I think it's $21.99 still. Hello, Miss Bonita. I'm excited that you're here this evening as well. Thanks for hopping on. So I believe the kit is still $21.99 US. If you are a Perks member, you do save 30% on your Club Couture subscription, as well as if you are a designer. So it usually comes with an exclusive B-size transfer. It comes with a chalkable accessory, and then anywhere from 1 to 3 paste or ink singles, depending on the project kit. Bonita says she can't wait to get her kit this month. I was excited for the phone stand because I added a second monitor to my setup so that I could control my cameras a little better. So my stand that I was using for my phone got borrowed for my extra monitor. So as you can see, I just have my phone laying here. So I'm excited to have a phone stand. I'm hoping that usually if Chalk Couture has any extra kits available, they will release those after the 15th. So I may have to get a few more kits so that I have an upstairs phone stand and a downstairs phone stand. Okay, so this is the transfer for the month. Again, it comes with 4 different designs. So it has like a chicken pattern, this kind of boho floral or a modern floral, and then kind of a boho greenery, and then this geometric pattern, and then the script hello. Anita says she's going to use hers at her desk at work. That's a good idea. So see, now I have a 3rd phone stand need. So because if you are new to Chalk, these transfers are reusable about 8 to 12 times depending on how well you take care of them. So because I need to move it, I need to put it back on the carrier sheet. I need to make sure I write the word back or something on the back side. Hello, Miss Ashley. That way I know that this is the back side. I can never get Sharpies won't work on these, and it kind of depends on the pen. I need to get some labels. I need to just note the back side so that when I'm finished cleaning the transfer and I'm ready to put it back on the backer sheet, that I know that it goes on this side. You'll also see that there are some suggested cut lines. You can cut your transfer into 5 different pieces. I need as little as possible to keep track of in my life, so I keep the backer sheet intact. So I'm just going to cut the transfer apart. So just lift up a piece of the transfer, put your transfer trimmers or scissors under there, and then just score down those lines. Oops, kind of. It's just easier. I have less to keep track of. This way all of the designs show up in my portfolio books, and I don't have pieces on top of pieces. Okay, I think let's get now I don't know, I forgot, I didn't read anything. Sometimes on surfaces it'll tell you if it needs to be waxed. This is a pretty slick surface already. I'm going to chance it and not wax it. I may regret it. I'm also, instead of using my packets, I'm just going to use my jars. So I have cherry, meadow, and I don't have peachy keen, so I'm gonna add in ballet slipper, but I think it looks pretty with those colors. So I will add those to my bundle stash. Now I just have to figure out which transfer I want to use. I'm just going to put it together so I can kind of see. Okay, there we go. That is a tight fit. So it must sit like that. So that is a little hole for your, like if you need to charge it, like I'm doing right now. So you put your cord up through the little hole so you can still charge your phone while it's on the stand. That's super it's genius. Okay, super convenient. Jason says I could make ASMR videos of of me cutting. That is a good idea. Although I'm not going to do all the nail tapping that they do in those ASMR videos. I do enough of that on my own. Okay, now I can't get it apart. Okay, how did it? Okay, so that's the back. So I mainly just want to paste on this. I don't know which one I want to do. I'm not a chicken fan. So I'll probably either do this one or this one. Let's do the one in the middle. Let's put that away. Gonna lay it down. Gosh, words are kind of hard tonight. So did everyone have a good weekend? It's not very even. Well, this is the back, and then this is the bottom. So this part, I think, is in the back, isn't it? That's kind of what I meant. I just meant it's going to be behind the holder, so I'm not going to paste it. So it's back here. That's kind of how that's what I meant by the back. But I see what you meant. So I don't think I want to paste that part. I just want to paste this part. And maybe this part. We'll see. I'm not going to paste where I can't see it. Okie doke. Anita says she got lots of bleacher time watching the grandkids play basketball. Did you get it? Did they get any wins? Jason says he had a great weekend. I think Anita said she had a most excellent weekend. I had a good weekend. We went to Race Rustic in Ellsworth. I had to drop a few things off, and I always just love hanging out in Olivia's store. And then I had all sorts of things that I wanted to do Saturday, but I had Zippo energy to get anything done. So I did not do anything on Saturday, but that's okay. I did get some stuff done yesterday. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the flowers. One flower maybe cherry, one flower maybe ballet slipper, and kind of just intermingle some of these pieces like their leaves. So I may be doing some pasting and peeling. I'm using the multi-tool and the detail tool because they're smaller squeegees. And then I have some of these. They are clay tools. So like if you get on Amazon or Google, if you click on clay tools, and you might be able to find them in some of the resin things as well. They just have, yeah, they're kind of like our multi-tool and detail tool. Okay. So I'm just going to dip my multi-tool into a little bit of cherry. I don't really have a rhyme or a reason. So do y'all decorate for Valentine's Day? I'm sure Bonita does. I always love going into her office because she decks out their office in holiday and seasonal decor. It's so cute. I have, I think, just a little tiered tray of Valentine's Day. I still have my gnomes out that I put out at Christmas because they're kind of wintry, but I'm over winter already. I don't know if any of you else are. I probably need to hurry up with this flower. It's not the prettiest. Okay. Let's peel that. Very pretty against that bamboo. Okay, let's get my dryer out. Okay, Mr. Jason, I have a task for you, which I forgot to warn you about ahead of time. I want you to come up with a dad joke to tell. So tell us your best dad joke. Actually, if any of you have a dad joke, why don't you go ahead and share it? I think I'm going to come in, add a few more cherry petals. You know what? I think I'm going to use this little guy. Much easier. I like the multi-tool. It just sometimes okay. I think that works for now. Okay. I'm going to get a wipe out and clean this one. so I can reuse it. Okay, Jason has a dad joke. It says, if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? Weeds. In our garden, weeds. Let's come down here. I don't know, what do May flowers bring? Ah, pilgrims for Mayflowers, for the Mayflower ship. I have heard that one before, but I'd forgotten it. That's pretty funny. Miss Bonita's laughing. Okay, so mine is, I have a letterboard upstairs, and so Jason, you can't pipe up because you know this one. So what do you call a snowman? What do you call a snowman in the desert? Oh, I did never peel that up. Ah, fart. I forgot. So what do you call a snowman in the desert? That's pretty funny. Not quite, but pretty close. You call him lost. But yeah, a drink of water would be really funny too. Either punchline would work great. That's funny. So I forgot to peel my red back a little bit up there. So a couple of these petals are a little wonky looking. Okay. So let's peel that one. So there's the pink one. Let me move that. Can hardly see the pink, but there it is. So we'll get that dry. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in just a skosh. How's that? There. Is that any better? Okay, let's add. I think I want to add another. I'll have to add another red one down here, or a cherry one. Let's kind of act like. Did I miss something from? Oh. Jason said I wasn't strong enough, so I had to cancel my gym membership. Is that the? I'm not getting that one. It was my, you hadn't done the punchline yet. It was my 2-week notice. Ha ha ha. That's pretty funny. It's going to be a lot of green leaves, but I think that's going to be good. That's pretty funny. Okay, so I'm going to add some pink up here. Go ahead and dry that. Get this little part dry. I wonder if I have a different green. I think this one may look better if it's not dry. Nope. So I think I'm going to add, actually, now that I think about it, I think my meadow may be, it's not terrible. I think I may do moss instead. And I thought about adding another color, but I think we'll just do moss. So I'm going to close these two up. I got to give my paste some TLC. Speaking of paste and ink, real quick, we'll just kind of dabble in some of this stuff. The color of the month is actually Dream Car ink. So I think this time last year is when they introduced the color of the month, and I think the first one was Dream Car. So it's very appropriate that this month's color of the month is Dream Car in ink. So it's the exact same color, but just in ink form. And I think, do I still have mine? Yep. So it's kind of a Barbie pink, but this one will be ink instead of paste. So it's a fun pink color. Okay, so let's get going with this. So I'm going to burnish these parts, these areas down. And I'm going to come in. I was going to add a second green, but I think we'll just do this green. We'll kind of work in small areas. So give me a red heart in the comments if you are rooting for the Chiefs for the big game on Sunday. Or give me a, I think there's a green heart in the emojis if you are rooting for the Eagles. And do you usually watch the game for the game, or do you watch the game for the commercials, or do you watch the game for the food, or do you watch the game for the halftime show? Kind of dreading it this year because it's just going to be a Taylor Swift show. And blah. Miss Benita's rooting for the Chiefs. Jason's rooting for the Eagles. And what's your favorite snack to serve at the big game? I think these little projects are going to be super fast, but Benita says she doesn't watch it for the halftime show. Yeah, I don't either. I have not been impressed for years. That's usually when we go get more food. Jason says he likes to eat cheese dip. Benita says she likes nachos and her meatballs. So what do you put in your meatballs? That's too much. Okay, let's getting there. Benita says she stuffs her face at halftime, and she says she puts love in her meatballs. That's funny. At least I'm assuming that's what she meant by her comment. Okay, we're getting close. It doesn't look very pretty from this angle, but it's super cute. This little thing is a lifesaver. Telling you, Amazon or Google, and put in clay tools or resin tools, because I've seen these, I think, on some resin related websites. They're silicone, so they're great for resin because they don't it just peels right off once it's cured. But they're originally clay tools. But you know, us crafters, we hack everything. Okay. I think we are ready to reveal. One leaf is kind of, see if I can fix it. pretty. The pink doesn't show up on camera, at least in my display very well, but I didn't do the greatest as far as like some of my red leaves, cherry leaves where I didn't peel it up well. And I think my pesto was starting to dry out towards the end. Or no, my moss. But I still think that's pretty. I'm going to go, actually, I'm just going to get a little tub really quick. Just one of these days I'll get my side table over here cleared off so I can start washing transfers again. So until I can get to the sink to wash this, I'm just going to spray it down with some water. It'll keep that paste wet enough that it'll be a little easier to clean when I get there. Okay, so now let's grab this geometric print. In the world. And I'm just going to stick it on I'm going to get it even with this little slit that's right there. And I think, let's do cherry. Jason says that's beautiful. I tell you, Couture makes everything easy peasy. If you don't feel like you're a crafter, if you don't feel like you're very creative, these products are perfect for you. They're easy to clean. They're easy to use. I wouldn't say they're inexpensive, but if you have a wish list that's bigger than your wallet, I would highly suggest signing up to be a Perks member because you save 30% every time you shop. There is a $20 monthly fee, but consider it your Crafty Costco membership. So you do pay in $20 a month, but you automatically get $20 back in product credit that is good for that month. So in crafty math, that's pretty much free. And then every time you shop, you can save 30%. And then you also get special promotions and deals throughout the year, like right before Christmas. Designers and I myself as a designer and my Perks members got an automatic $30, I think it was $30 in design dollars. And that's just money that I can use, $30 in credit that I can use to purchase Couture supplies. That was just as a Christmas present. There's been other times when they've had shipping delays that they've offered designers and Perks members extra design dollars just to say they're sorry. So if you could continue this design onto this portion, I kind of like to mix patterns and also, let's do a little experiment with it, because we can. I have never used the Dixie Belle Gator hide. I did see another designer the other day use it to seal her phone stand. So let's give it a whirl. Find a cheapo foam brush. These are not my favorite. Oh, let me throw away my wipe in my cute little trash dumpster. Uh-oh. I lost myself. Can't find myself. Oh well, I'm not terribly worried. Okay, so this is Dixie Belle's Gator Hide. It's water repellent, repels water. Protect your creation with nature's armor. Directions. Stir well before its use. Apply sparingly using a sponge, synthetic, or foam brush. Apply 2 to 3 coats, allowing 2 hours of dry time between each coat. I'm going to do that later. Except if I put this together, it's probably going to scratch. Well, let's just do 1 coat. Jason says the trash can is amazing. Ashley says cute dumpster. I got it at the Dollar Tree. I have one at work and I put my pins in it. But I thought, you know what? I need a dumpster for my craft desk. I just knocked over a basketball sign. Oh, I need to show Miss Ashley. Of course, I'm not done with it yet. But you know, I started on these basketball door rounds months ago, and I finally got one done. Well, it's not done yet. It doesn't have the tassel, but so I did the football door hangers. Well, I decided to do round ones and do the basketball at the bottom. So I just have to add a tassel to that one. Okay, so let's open this. Sorry, got distracted by pretty shiny things. Oh, look, I can put that in my dumpster. Benita, have you used this gator hide? Probably should have shaken it. Maybe not though, because that might add air bubbles. So this is one of the new products that Couture carries with Dixie Belle. However, I'm not for sure if it's one of the ones that has been paused because it's water-based and might freeze in their warehouse. Ashley said those basketball door hangers are cute. Thank you. So I know they paused the water-based stains because they might freeze in the Utah warehouses. Okay, so you remember that chalk paste is water soluble. So if you're using a liquid product on top of it, you need to do quick, fast strokes. So that's what we're going to do. Benita says she has not used it, curious to see how it works. So I'm going to do quick, fast strokes. I'm going to try to just go once or twice over an area so I don't make my paste react. I'm not very good at that though. I'm so impatient. And I don't like brush strokes. I think that's going to be okay. It may bleed just a skosh. There's some of the reds. I can see some of the red in that middle flower are just starting to bleed, to feather just a skosh, but I'm not worried about it. But I think it's going to work. So I'll come back tomorrow and see what that little what it looks like. I think I'll just even to even it all out a little bit. I think that'll work. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. Apply 2 to 3 coats, allowing 2 hours of dry time between each coat. Okay. So then I'll wash all that. Okie doke. I think that's going to work. Well, there it's all in its shiny glory. I think that's going to be pretty. I like that. Okay, let's go over a few of the February specials. Let me throw my ugly mug back up. I told you about Dream Car, so that is the color of the month. You can unlock the ability to purchase the Dream Car ink with a, oops, that says 45, that's mine, with a $75 order. Sorry, I have the wrong graphic up there. And it will sell out, so if you want Dream Car, you probably ought to put in an order, probably within the next week or two. And don't forget, next week, no, this Thursday, July, good grief, Robin. February 6th, the new spring collection launches. So I'll be putting some graphics out for that over the next couple of days. There are some new and returning surfaces. So there was a clipboard base. Trying to think what else was in there. The navy half apron from September. The wood panel that came with the postage stamp owl transfer for like November or December. The watercolor magnetic clip and the watercolor paper and the magnetic wooden clip surfaces are back. Those are separate, back in stock separately. Let me get a few of those. Like I just found, where'd it go? It's over here. So the wood panel that came with this Club Couture transfer in November. So this wood panel is, I believe it's in the returning surfaces. The watercolor, the watercolor panel and these little magnetic strips are a returning surface. So those are available. Again, the blue apron and the tray that was released a couple of months ago is back as a returning surface. So check those out. The winter sale has been extended. It was supposed to end July. Good grief, Robin. January 31st, but it has been extended to February 14th. And then, dum, da, dum, there is free shipping on orders of $75 or more between now and Wednesday. So that's pretty cool. It's a great time to stock up on surfaces because that way you don't have to pay shipping on those surfaces. And then, as always, remember I announced a week or two ago that Couture now has an After Dark collection. If you go to you put in my Chalk site address, but then after the Robin's Egg Blue Creations, you need to / after-dark. That is the link to get to that site, or you can just put in After Dark in the comments and I will send you that link if that is your thing. They're snarky, they're suggestive, there's some profanity on some, so if that's your thing, feel free to check those out. There are 6 transfers. There are 3 A size and 3 B size, and they are like a royal blue color. Just to kind of note that they are different color. That's just so you're not shocked if you receive those. So if you're into that, put in After Dark in the comments and I will send you that link. And I think that is about it as far as specials. Ashley, are you talking about this? What is this supposed to do? If this is a phone stand, so actually let me pull down, we can pull down another picture and show you what that looks like. Since I'm not gonna, mine's still drying, so I'm not gonna put mine together. Let's download that. And then come over here to layers. Upload. Okay, I'm just uploading a picture of the where'd it go? There it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, this is what this is a cute little phone stand. So this is part of the Club Couture kit for the month. You get the B-size transfer, the phone stand, you get 3 paste singles in Cherry, Meadow, and Peachy Keen. And that's all for $21.99 US or $27.99 Canadian. So it's a fun little phone stand. I'm excited because I needed a phone stand. Okie doke. Look at that. I'm under an hour. Woohoo! Okie doke. I'm going to sign off. Thanks for hanging out with me while I made my phone stand. So it'll sit kind of like that. So this is the part that the phone will sit on. And then this is the backrest. I did seal mine with gator hide, so I'm going to wait for it to dry before I put it together. I may put on another coat, but I will be live again on Wednesday. I already have my project sort of prepared. And if you want to know how to recycle Bath and Body Works bags or any other shopping bag and do a cute little Valentine treat favor, hop on Wednesdays. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this evening and or watching later on the replay. Have a great week and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.